All right, we're here at Hood Aerodrome in Masterton with John Lanham, the Airshow Display Planner, the day after a very successful Wings Over Wairarapa 2013. John, how did the show go from your perspective?
Absolutely wonderful. We were nervous as always about the weather, and the weather really played into our hands. A good practice day Friday, a lovely day on Saturday. We lost the World War I aircraft because of wind, which is not uncommon. We always tend to take those aircraft out if the wind puts them at risk. But on Sunday the weather was absolutely perfect for the larger aircraft, the high-speed, high-performance aircraft, and the World War I lower performance aircraft. So a brilliant weekend.
And this year pretty much a de Havilland theme.
I described this air show as an abundance of riches in terms of the aircraft that we had available to us. The new aircraft were of course the Star, the Mosquito, we had the new Venom, a new Anson, all of the other aircraft, the usual aircraft that were able to make it, and then we had a feature formation of 6 jet aircraft, and that's the first time that there has ever been a 6 jet warbird formation.
So when you specifically say warbird, you're referring to civilian-based rather than military only?
Civilian-based as opposed to RNZAF. The last two Kiwi Red Skyhawk teams were 6 aircraft. That's the only other time ever in New Zealand that we've had 6 jets in a formation.
So with the jet formation, no doubt it's a relatively expensive operation, and the aircraft are geographically spread around New Zealand. Is this likely to be a one-off, or do you think the team might try and carry on?
Well, that remains to be seen, but you're quite right, of course. The problem that bedevils all warbird training and warbird formations is cost. The aircraft are very expensive to operate. Generally speaking, unlike the Air Force, which will have all its resources concentrated on one airbase, the jet formation, for example, was scattered from Christchurch to Auckland in various locations. So there's a cost factor, an availability factor, time factor for the people to get together and give up time for practice, the willingness of the owners to allow their aircraft to be used in such a manner. So all in all, it's quite an effort, and I'm very grateful to the owners and the pilots of the aircraft that they did make time and their aircraft available to put quite a unique formation together.
And certainly unique it was. You mentioned the RNZAF's Skyhawk formation of 6 aircraft. The formation this weekend is actually 3 different aircraft types spread over a very wide time period. What was that like, trying to bring that together?
Well, initially we thought it might be a problem. The L-39s are beautiful aeroplanes to look at, so they were a natural threesome. The Vampires are very historic aircraft, attractive to look at and to listen to, and quite good performance. So they were good on the wing because they had power to make up, and the Strike Master completely different type of aircraft again, so the formation sort of fell together logically. We had an idea really to put a formation together around L-39s, then the Strike Master became available. We thought about a 4-ship, and then the 2 Vampires also became available. Again, the owners were willing to put them into the formation, and we found to our surprise, with a limited amount of practice, that we could actually put a 6-ship together.
John Lanham, thank you very much.
Pleasure.